Let's get going with a little jog to warm up. Chest lifted, chin level, shoulders relaxed. Just up the tempo a little bit, lightly pressing down with our heels. With the elbows back. Bring the knees up. Back to centre. Now pick the heels up. Knees are coming forward. Heels coming straight up onto your bottom. And now knees down. And heels to bottom again. Knees down. Back to centre. So pressing down, bending the knees. Bringing the knees up now. Picking up the heels. Heels coming under the bottom, chest is still lifted. So a slight flex in the foot. Bring the heels to the bottom. And now knees down. Keep the chest up. Back to centre. Little jumps. Just let the heels gently come down. Stagger stance. One foot in front of the other. And change. And change. Can you get your feet a little bit wider apart and still get both heels down on the ground? And change. And alternate. Lovely. Back to the jog. Let's take our arms round. And back the other way. And open the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades. One arm up, one arm down. Jumps. Back to jumps. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the back of your chair and facing you. Alright, do you want to be about to ease away from your chair? Slightly easier if you go to the next chair. Heels are down and then we'll lightly press. Lightly pressing. If your chair is low back like this, you're not going to get much movement. So keep the heels on the ground. And now we're going to bring a knee to chest and head down to meet the knee. And then we're going to extend the leg away, head up. And crunching in, extending away. 3, 4, 5, change. So here, extend. 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to the first side. Again, let's give it a little bit more range. 2, 3, 4, 5, and change to in, extend. 2, 3, 4, 5. Lovely. Right, let's set up my timer. So while we're waiting for me to faff around, we won't need your chair just yet. We will do 10 squats. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we've got our jumping around in the first round. We're going to start off with A skips and then we'll have a variation. Timer starts. 3, 2, 1. So let's go. 20 seconds like this, and then 20 seconds with a double hop on each foot. Make sure the knees are driving forward, not out to the side and across the body. And now a double hop. Brilliant. Okay, we're going to do little bounces. We're not going to leave the ground. We're going to do fast calf raise bounces. Try not to let the ankles roll out. Keep the tempo up. Dave's got good rhythm there. You feel the work? Ten seconds. Lovely. We're going to do split squats. So last week we did deep ones. We're just going to do regular ones this time. So it's a lunge and a jump. Let's go. Chest up. Lovely, and we're going to do regular lunges, stepping in and out. You can take a weight if you like. So forward lunges, step in, step out. Reverse lunges. Single leg skip ups. You'll need to have the weight down. So it's a reverse lunge, driving directly up. Let's go. Reverse lunge, driving up with a hop. One leg at a time. So it makes it a little bit easier to coordinate the arms. We're really loading that standing leg. Driving the knee forward. Ten seconds. Lovely, and change sides. Nice relaxed blade toes, wiggle. Let's go. Brilliant. Okay, break from that, take your weight. We're going to do single leg squats, pushing the drawer in. So, pelvis is tipped forward. As we bring our knee to the ground, we push the drawer in with our bottom. Come to standing. Knee forward, hips back. Very nice. So you feel the length and the back of the leg, the glute. So you hinge your hips forward, bringing that knee down. Really nice. Change legs. Let's go. So reducing the angle of the ankle. Weight down, back to the top with some jumping around. We're going to do ski squats. So it's scissor, scissor, squat. Alternate the lead leg. So straight leg, squat. So start. See if we get a little bit lower in the squats. 10. Brilliant. And ski jump. So side to side. Feet landing together. Nice wide jump. Let's get some big air. Halfway. Nearly there. Great, take the weight, we're going to do squat high knee. So you want to pause a little bit, that high knee position, squeeze the glute to the opposite leg. Let's go, squatting down, knee up, hold, and squeeze. Not like that, obviously. Brilliant. And now we're going to squat and push back. Squatting down, pushing back, squeezing again. You can even give a little pulse there. As you pulse back, feel the extension of the hips, hip flexors. So chest up, pushing back. So it's not a squat when you're pushing back, so straight leg. Lovely. We're going to do our skip ups again, this time a little bit easier. What we want you to do is skip forward, which means that you get recovery time coming back to the mat. So it's a reverse lunge and driving forward and returning. Good land. single leg as you like. Doesn't make too much difference. You get that drive forward. You're traveling. And change legs. That's it. Over halfway. Nice deep lunge and propel yourself forward. Brilliant. Okay, take your weights. Weights in one hand. We're going to do prisoners, so descending to the mat, pushing up, and alternate your descending knee. Keep the arms straight, directly overhead. And change hands with the weight. Really lengthen the body. Use the extension of the arm. Lengthen the side of your body. Push, push, push. Brilliant. And we can keep our weights in our hands, coming into a squatting position, and we're going to do calf raises. Let's go. All the way up onto your toes. Or the balls of your feet, I should say. And now bring your feet together. Let's go. Narrow squat and calf raise. Nice foot stretch, isn't it? All the way up. Pushing forward. Weights down, sit in your chair. You have your chair in the centre of your mat. We're going to do sit to stand, Richard raises, right foot drop. Oh, okay, I'm going to stop this. No, it's okay. Come along. Sit to stand. You want to have your foot directly beneath your knee. If that's too hard, you can tuck it under just a little bit. Left foot off the ground, driving up through that right leg. This leg stays off the ground. And gently lower it to the chair, no crashing or scraping. Ready, go.
Same leg.
Same leg. You go as slow as you can. Slowly up, slowly down. And fully extend at the top. Slowly down, slowly up. Terrific, and change legs. You probably find one leg is less keen than the other. You can always support a little bit. Well, no, I've got the scrape of shame in my chair. Those things, because it's not all the way on the mat. Fantastic. Okay, so we're going to do Bulgarian split squats. You might want to put a top or something on your chair or your socks on if you want a bit of comfort on your chair. Or a mat or whatever. So we all know what we're doing. Get your setup right, make sure you're not too close to your chair. If you want to hold your weight, you can. Same for this round, because this is the easy version. So get your setup right, and let's come down. So it's better to start forward and then reach back. That's it. If we push up a little bit more explosively, and lower down. Brilliant, and change legs. So if your setup was right first time around, don't move your feet. Let's go. Slowly down, quickly up, snapping up. Brilliant, well done. Okay, so turning to face your chair, hands on the seat of your chair, we're going to do mountain climbers. So feet about a metre away from your chair, running your knees into the seat of the chair. Try to have as minimal lateral movement as possible, just running straight forwards. Hips level. Alright, we're going to stay in this elevated plank position. We're going to do a press and a leg lift and alternate. So hips are low. Lovely. Okay. Take your weight. We're going to do goblet squats. So we're just, it would be a little way away from your chair and just sitting back to kiss the seat of the chair. Be a good 6 to 8 inches away from your chair. Hips are going back. Send the hips back, bring them forward. Open and squeeze at the top. Very nice. Alright, doing some sissy squats. We're going to be working with quads here. You're just going to use your chair as a support. So, you just need a sort of light touch of your chair to make sure you can go down. So hips are coming forward, knees forward. So do not leave your hips behind. You send your hips forward, okay? Timer has started. Just use your chair so you don't fall over. So send those hips forward, knees down, can they touch the ground? No, hips forward, forward, forward. That's it, it's a straight line from knee to shoulder. That's it, perfect. Knees to the ground, strengthen Strengthen those knees, work the quads. Brilliant, well done. Okay, so turn the chair back around. We're going to do step ups. Your right foot is planted on your chair. We're going to keep the weight ever so slightly forward, a few degrees forward, driving up, touching back. Driving up, touching back. Keep the weight forward. Don't want to lose momentum. Like when we're running uphill, once you straighten up, you lose a lot of energy. Keep the weight slightly forward. Keep driving forward. Like a single leg row. Brilliant. And change legs. Don't need any more hills, so you come there. Plant the left foot. Weight forward, ready to drive up. Knee all the way up. Lightly touch back. Spend as little time on the ground as possible until you're back up again. Bring the knee all the way up so you can squeeze the boot of the opposite leg. You're not bending forward. Trying to keep a long line. It's just slightly leaning forward. Well done. Right, I realised I put two hard things next to each other. I think we'll change these around. We're going to do a side plank leg lift. So you want to have your elbow on the chair. If you want to lean on something, put your towel on top down there. Side plank leg lift. It's quite hard, so you can do it in little batches. Batches of 5, say. Time is about to start. So we'll extend away. Easier with 2 hands, harder with 1 hand. Let's go. Keep the hip lifted, don't let it sink down. You can have a little rest, and then go again. If it's easy, you can just go continuously, but so lots to think about, especially if your top is shifting around. 10 seconds, so hip is lifted, nice distance between the hip and the chair, lift, 2. Brilliant, and change sides. Get the set up, hips are lifted, nice long line. Have a break to reset if you need to. Don't let the hips sink, keep it lifted. Right, now then, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do some Copenhagen planks. So, if it's a bit intense, you can either have a pause in between or you can have your knee. So basically, what we're going to do is have our foot up on the chair. You're working your adductors, like so. My chair is very slippery, so right. If it's too intense, or like me, it was intense on Monday, you haven't quite recovered, you can go with your knee up on the chair, like this. And then lifting and lowering that knee. So either fully extended or just the knee. And don't forget, you can rest in between, you can pop the knee down and rest in between. But do not do yourself damage by doing something that doesn't feel good. Just maybe put your knee on there so it's less intense. Have a rest if you need to. Just 15 seconds. I don't want anyone to have adductor strain, so we just build up to being able to do this. So it should be looking like we're a nice long plank, not that we're crunched in. Just adjust as you need to and take rests if you need to. Really good for targeting the adductors. So let's get into our positions. You've got more strength on one side, you can try for something slightly more ambitious. Otherwise, just do the same as you did before. Let's go. It is significantly less intense if you have your knee on the chair, so if you're struggling, I would go for that. Next time, build up to having the leg extended. We'll just do a few seconds and a rest, and a few seconds and a rest. You try to keep your knees and your hips and your shoulders all in line. We're not hinged in the middle. Well done, everybody. How was that? Terrible. Right. Well, we're going to become pros at that, so just watch this space. Okay, spring to your feet. We're going to do our Bulgarian split squats. This time we're going to add in a hop. Yes, we are. And you can do it again in batches of 5. You do 5 on, 5 with a hop, 5 without. So get your set up for Bulgarian split squat. If you want a weight, you can have a weight. Why don't you do some regular ones and then rather than soldiering on, and then you can do some nice deep ones. Change legs. You can get a good explosive hop all the way through, then you can hop all the way through, otherwise do batches of 5. 10 seconds. Brilliant, that's fantastic. Okay, I think that's chairs away. So, let's get our bands. Chairs away, we won't need them at all now. We're not going to reinvent the wheel here. Everything is quite straightforward. So, except somehow on Monday I managed to do 2 extra exercises. Don't know how it works out. Okay. In the spirit of not reinventing the wheel, we're just going to do high knees, lifting up, pushing down with the opposite foot. Really splay the toes, so you don't have to work too hard on balancing here. So just nice and relaxed toes, and pressing all fingers of your toes down into the mat. And now take it out to the side. Keep your hips facing forwards. Take your knee out to the side. Brilliant. And change feet. Again, good splay in the toes. No gripping is needed here. Chest is lifted. Let's go for high knees. Working the hip flexors, squeezing the glutes of the opposite leg. Pulling up, pushing down. And out to the side. Keep the hips facing forward. Brilliant. All right, and now we're going to push back. So take that foot, take the knee 90 degrees and push back. Into the mat, into the band. Foot is facing the back of the room, chest is lifted. Mind you do batches of 5, so you can do nice strong ones. And have a rest, let the hamstrings just release a bit. Work and release. Release. Well done, let's change sides. So let's do the same again. Let's do batches of 5. We're really giving a strong push back. You should feel your hamstrings bulging and then just release. Let's go. If you can't feel too much, maybe use a stronger band next time. Toes. Lovely. You can have the bands around the ankles. We're going to do a straight leg side lift. We'll start off lifting our right leg. Keep the body upright, so we're not compensating. We're working into this glute. We're leaning over, not getting so much work there. So keep the body upright, so you're reducing the angle, your body and the leg. And now bend and lift. See how much easier it is with those short levers. Lovely. Straight leg again. So standing nice and upright, so we're working into the glute medius here, not leaning over and just lifting the leg. Straight up. Almost have to compensate, so trying to get yourself more upright than you think. And now bent legs, short levers. Bend legs, then the standing leg. Brilliant, well done. Okay, so we're going to do a squat hold. You can take your weight. I can't remember whether we do single leg here. Actually, no, we're not going to do single leg. We're going to do squat hold. We're going to be up on our toes. Start the timer. Let's go. Lower. Higher on your toes. Oops. All right, bring the knees in a little bit. We're going to come down into a squat position. Up on our toes, we're going to take the right knee out, the left knee out. Keep the other leg completely immobile. Just work in both legs. It's slightly easier for me because I can see myself, so I can see if there's any weird wobbling. there. Brilliant, well done. Okay, so side arcs. Doesn't really matter. You can have your balance a little bit harder if you have balance around the ankles. So taking the foot up and over, up and over. As high and up as you can. Lifting off the ground, but the leg stays straight. So we're not using our knee to get the lift. We're using our hip flexors, glutes. Change legs. Try to keep the hips level. And bring the foot up. Brilliant, down on your bottoms. Bands around your feet, so we're going to do a good bridge march. So hips up and marching left and right. Hips up. Bands just above the knees, staying in this position for a glute bridge. Both feet on the ground. Take the hips up, open the knees wide, return, and just release. Lift, open, return, release. Brilliant. Keep the band where it is and come down onto all fours. For 5 minutes. So taking the knee out to the side, hips are staying level. Hips stay level. So you've really got to resist the urge to bring the right hip to right knee working up. Keep the hips level, doesn't matter how high you lift the knee. Lovely, and change sides. Imagine somebody's resting a plank or something across your lower back, and you mustn't fall, so you don't want to be lifting up and tipping to the side. Left hip stays level with right hip, even if you can't get it up very high. So that's where the work is. Well done. Okay. So finds the part of the leg that's going to work. Pause it just for a second so you can adjust your setup. Get your bands where they are. So just pop the weight there behind the leg that you're going to be lifting. I'm going to set the timer. Let's go. Again, try to keep your hips stable. Don't let your pelvis tip forward. Keep your pelvis locked into that position. Even if it means a smaller movement. Brilliant. So can you feel what I mean by not letting your pelvis go? If you're not sure, just try a big kick up as high as you can and feel the difference between just keeping your hips in that locked position. Not that we want locked hips, but we want to be able to have control and stability. Good, strong muscles. Lovely. Take the weight from behind your leg and put it by your right hand. You're going to come into a plank position and we're going to row and open. We're going to do 20 seconds on one side, 20 seconds on the other. So row, facing down, and opening up. Turning to face the mat again. Row and open up. Don't worry about the band. Pass the weight over to your other hand. Row, so we're always facing down on the mat when we're rowing. And then open up. Brilliant, well done. Okay, so we're going to do a similar sort of thing. We're going to stay in this plank position and we're going to do a punching forward, roll the weight to the other side, punch forward. I might use slightly duffed up my arm, I might use a lighter weight. Everybody know what we're doing? So we're in plank position. And punch forward. Have a little press in between, change hands, punch forward, press, change, punch forward, press, change, punch forward. Lovely. Okay, so pop your weight at the end of your mat. We're going to take our legs up and over either side. Don't worry about the back, it's not doing anything. I've got runs taking it off. Really there. Five. Brilliant. Now take your weight. You're going to stay in this position and we're going to row. So feet off the mat. And extend the heels away. Pulling your arms towards you to extend your legs away. Crunching in, arms over the top. Just 15 seconds. position. Again, we can just keep our balance on us. The side plank position, we can have a, are we all the way up? Yes, we're all the way up. Crunch and lift. Crunch and lift. If you want to put your knee down, you can. That's absolutely fine. This one's quite good with the band. And change sides. Again, you can be all the way up or down on one knee, or you can swap halfway like I did. Crunch. But keep the hips up off the mat, not sinking down. If you're sinking down, just pop your knee down. Bring your knee to your elbow rather than your elbow to your knee. Lovely. Onto your backs now. Super easy tabletop crunches. So knees are over hips, not coming in towards your chest, and crunching up. Exhale as you come up, flattening off the abs. Lovely, and reverse press. Elbows pinned to the mat, palms facing the ceiling, and pressing up. Enjoy that flex in the palms. And the wrists roll, palms up. All the way up. Brilliant. Okay, so back onto our fronts. We're going to do shoulder taps. Shoulder, elbow, wrist. Okay? Tapping, tapping, tapping. Let's go. So high plank position. Tap the shoulders. Tap the wrists. Tap the hands. And cycle back. But keeping the hips stable. You might need to have your feet a little bit wider apart if you're rocking around a little bit. It just helps to stabilize you. You're still rocking around? Slow down. So you can control it. Okay, down into a low plank position, onto your elbows. We're going to do one of our very special plank pulls. We'll do it in little batches. So plank position, and pulling your elbows towards your feet. And pulling your feet towards your elbows. And release. Stay in that position. Not coming down, sorry. And pull. Pull, 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 pull. Feel the working out. And release, stay in that position. And pull. Pull feet towards the elbows. Hold it. Nice. Well done. Excellent. Okay. So, now I'm going hands rather. We're going to do a lunge. Have your weights with you too, so we're going to do, when we did the row and open, we're going to do the same from a lunge position, so you want to have your right foot up by your hands as you open up on that right hand side and take it back from your plank and open up on the left. We're going to do 2 rounds, you can go straight through or you can have a little rest in between. Slow and controlled, no hurry, no rush on. No need to hurry. You see in the first round, you go straight through if you want, or you can just have a little rest and adjust. Here we go again. Seconds. Well, you're very lucky because on Monday we did all the side plank on one side, but I forgot to this time. So we are side lying, lift the top leg, just a little bit off the mat, and little circles. And now the other way. And now lift it a little bit higher. Circles. And back the other way. And lift it a little bit higher. Circles. Legs are stacked. So your hips are stacked one on top of the other. And back the other way. Take the leg higher. Little circles. And back the other way. And so it's much harder when you've done side plank first. Right, change sides. So nearly there. So little circles. And back the other way. Lift. Circles. And back the other way. Lift. And back the other way. Lift. Little circles. And back the other way. Lovely. Coming onto your back, we're going to do an isolated hamstring hold. So we're going to take our left foot up and we're going to pull our right heel towards us. The hips are up off the mat. Left leg is up. Right heel is dragging towards the direction of your head. Pull, 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 pull. And release. And again. Pull. And release. And again. Pull. Hold it now. Release. Well done. Both feet on the ground for the moment. And now hips up. Right foot off the ground. Let's pull that left heel. Release. If you feel that you're not getting as much out of it, you can just pull for a little bit longer. Definitely, I've got one leg stronger than the other. Pull, pull, pull. When it starts to get a bit too intense, just release. And again, pulling. Keep the hips high. your hands, resist with your hands. And completely release, hug your knees a little bit closer to your chest. We'll just do that once more. Pushing your shins into your hands, resisting with your hands. Push. And completely release. Turn over onto your side. And push up. Come onto all fours. A few rounds of cat cow. All the way up. Tuck your toes under and just walk your feet into your hands.